Okay, hello, children, and welcome to topic 1 for this week. This week, we're going to be doing lots of map work as part of our geography. We're going to be looking at Europe, South America. In different ways, we're going to look at some human features and some physical features as well. The first thing I want to draw your attention to are the two links down here. These are the maps you need to use for task 1 and 2. The reason that I've sent these to you as links is because it'll be much easier for you to go onto the map. And if you are one of those people who's working on tablet or smartphone, these are really high quality maps and you'll be able to zoom in and out by pinching with 2 fingers. So that should be really helpful for you if you are one of those people working on a bit of a smaller screen. Okay, your independent tasks, and there are 4 tasks to complete for this lesson, will be found at the bottom there. It's that Google Doc, and it will take you through to this. So let me just talk you through the individual tasks. Task 1, you are locating a country or a city, and you are telling me what the capital city is. And these are all ones in Europe, okay? So for task 1, we are just using the European map. So you can see here for the very first question, before we even get to the table, I've asked you what symbol marks a capital city on this map of Europe. So let's go to this map of Europe and have a look. Now, you will notice that the big bold words are the names of the countries. Now, you'll notice some of them. For example, in the middle here, it says Deutschland, Germany. Now, the reason for that is it says it's the word Germany in German, which is Deutschland. And then it says the word Germany underneath in English. And we can see in the bottom left-hand corner, España, which is the Spanish word for Spain. And then underneath it says Spain. So to help us as English speakers, we are going to use the bottom of the 2 if there are 2 options. What symbol then do you think on this map is used to mark a capital city? I'll give you a couple of seconds to have a think about it. Well done if you identified that the dots are cities and the red dots are capital cities. So when we are finding the capital cities of these European countries, we need to first find the country and then type in what the capital city is. Let's do the first one together. So we need to find Russia, which is on the eastern border of Europe. Now, Russia is a very big country. We can only see the western part of Russia on this map, but Russia spans some of Europe and most of Asia as well. But in the top right-hand corner here, we have Russia, and next to the red dot, it says Moscow. Therefore, Moscow is the capital city of Russia. So for that top one, I will type in Moscow. For the second one, I'll see that it's France. I'll go to my map. I'll locate France on my map and tell me what the capital city of France is by looking for the red dot. Now, I didn't want to make it too easy for you, so some of them I've switched the other way around. So the third one, for example, is Berlin. You might know where Berlin is and just be able to tell me straight away, or you might need to refer to your map. So you're looking now for capital cities, and you're looking for the one which says Berlin, and you're going to tell me what country Berlin is in, and type that in there. That is your job for task 1. Task 2 is pretty much exactly the same, except for you're doing it with your map of South America. So if you go back here and you can open up your map of South America, you'll see this time that this map of South America comes up. And again, it's a higher quality map and you should be able to zoom in and out. We are doing the same task for this one. So firstly, you need to tell me what symbol is used for capital cities on this map. It's not a red dot this time. You need to work out what symbol you think denotes a capital city on this map. And there is a key at the bottom to help you out as well. Then we go through and we're doing the exact same thing. So let's do the first one together. We are starting with the country Brazil in South America, which is this big country over to the eastern side of South America. And within Brazil, we are looking for that star, which you can see is in the central region here. And the answer would be Brasilia. So we will go over to our work and we'll type in Brasilia. And again, we'll go back and forth. And if I've given you a capital city, you need to find out and tell me what country it's in, just the same as task 1. So that's task 1 and 2 out of the way. With task 3, I have put the maps in here for you because there is no need for you to be zooming in and out of them. The first map is a map of biomes. Now, biomes are they are different geographical regions. Now, they aren't neatly divided into countries. One country might have many biomes in it, and one biome might span multiple countries. For example, if we look at the very north of the map, we have this big red biome, which is the big green one at the very north, and we see that is tundra. Now, tundra is like an Arctic region. It means there's very little greenery and there's lots and lots of snow and there's not a lot of vegetation. So that is what a tundra is. And we can see an Arctic tundra in the very north of the map, and it spans many countries, including Russia and Canada over to the west there. Your job is to look at the key, look at the biomes, identify South America, identify where Europe is on this map. I haven't included those. So if you need to use an atlas or Google Maps to help you, that is absolutely fine. But you need to tell me you need to answer these 4 questions, okay? Now, here is the tricky part. The countries aren't on this map. So you're going to have to refer back to the countries. For example, in the say the first question, it says, what is the main biome of South America? So you're going to have to find South America on this map, tell me what the main biome is, and do the same for Europe. Now, when we get down to questions 3 and 4 here, you can see that I'm asking you about countries. So in which country in South America could you find a temperate forest? So you need to locate South America. You need to locate the temperate forest area. So you might think it's in the south, and then you're going to need to go back to your map of South America and say, okay, it was this region. I think it's going to be this country. I think it's going to be Paraguay or Bolivia, or up to you. But you need to try and reference these 2 maps. So you're switching between the 2 maps for this one. And again, the same sort of thing for the climate zones. There's a climate zone map. Those questions have disappeared, but I'll just add them in. But it'll be exactly the same. You'll need to switch between the climate zones map here and the map of South America and the map of Europe in order to answer the 4 questions, which I will add in a second. Your last task is an optional task. Now, ordinarily, we would go out and we would do some field work as part of our geography. Now, at the moment, that is not going to be possible because we're not all together. And I know everyone is under different circumstances at the moment. Some people might be going out for daily exercise. Some people might be shielding with a family member. Some people might be self-isolating. Some people might be not feeling well themselves. So that's absolutely fine if you're not able to do this optional task 4. Task 4, though, is for you to go into Digimaps. Digimaps is a website where you can create digital maps. So what you firstly will need to do is type in your postcode. You could either do a postcode of where you live, or if you're not able to do this, you can just make one up. That's absolutely fine. So I've typed in the school postcode there, and it's brought me to here. So look, here you can see St Stephen's Catholic Primary School, Ruskin Avenue, Deep Dean Road, where the gate is and the church and all of those sorts of things. What you can then do, over on the left here, you can see lots of different markers, okay? So what you might want to do is say, okay, I walk around this loop every day, so I'm going to put little marker in where I know something interesting is, say there. And then using this box here, you can add a little bit of text. So you can see here, I've said, look, I saw a big German Shepherd here. or something like that. And if you're feeling really snazzy, what you can do is if you took a picture of that, you could upload it from your mobile device. But again, this is all just optional extra. We'll be using Digimaps when we get back to school. So this is just something for you to explore with. If you're finding yourself a little short of things to do this week, if you've done a lot of your work already, this is something that you can do. Again, and once you've done it, you can zoom in and out. So you can see my points, etc. I can zoom right in and see a little bit closer. I can see even individual houses like that. And I can continue to add different things by clicking on it. And then I might click over there like that. Oh, I don't know why it's not working at the moment. But anyway, you can add different markers and different text boxes. Again, this is just for you to have a little bit of fun with and just to play with a little bit. If you want to upload pictures or anything, that is absolutely fine. Remember, that last task is completely optional. If you do decide to do it, once you've created your map on Digimaps, you can print screen it or screenshot it and just add it into here, either by going insert image and then upload it from your computer or from Google Drive or straight from your camera. That is entirely up to you. I hope all of that makes sense. Please speak to me or Miss Lobo if you need some extra help, and have fun with them. Goodbye.